So I'm watching the Hillsong documentary while I'm doing some work on my Patreon. And something is really standing out in these first two episodes that I want to talk about is the unloyalty of power, especially the unloyalty of power when that power structure is through a kind of white patriarchal Christian foundation, which Hillsong is, right? And the first two episodes are very clear about not only was all of leadership mostly white men, how it was very patriarchal in nature, how they completely covered up abuses like many other institutions of the church that we have seen across denominations. But something that really stands out that I talk about a lot about when I talk about whiteness as a construct and an ideology and a mechanism of power is how unloyal it is, how it is dishonest, a liar, and unloyal, because the minute you don't step and fetch for what it needs you to do, or you become a liability because it needs to keep itself going, you will be put out. So when you then align your identity to that power structure, you are aligning yourself to a liar who will be unloyal to you. So this is why I always say, don't act and don't believe that somehow you will be the special case, you will be the special one, because power, this type of power, this type of Christian white nationalism that is all about domination by any means necessary, does not understand community or loyalty, because that is not part of what it feeds off of. It actually feeds off of your obedience and your ability to not question because you have given up yourself over to it. And again, then they let that pastor go, right? That he was a white man, right? He was the embodiment, Carlos, the embodiment of that church. They threw him and his wife and that whole family under the bus because why? It was going to fuck with their bottom line, fuck with their money, and therefore fuck with their power. So never get it twisted, y'all. When I can talk about whiteness, when you have folks talking about power structures and how one of those power structures is whiteness aligning itself with Christian nationalism and patriarchy, when you want to then get in your feelings when people are trying to explain how we break apart these structures, and you want to say that you're talking about white people and we didn't do this and X, Y, and Z, again, the question is, why are you aligning your identity with the power structure that is a liar and will throw you under the bus or take everything from you and gaslight you the minute you don't align with what it needs you to do? Okay, so that's my Sunday message. Like, share, and follow for more. If you want to learn from me, check on my Patreon. The link's in the bio. And if you want to support my work, I accept donations in my Cash App. Till next time.